Phil likes to tokenize young adults by asking them to speak on behalf
On
of
behalf of
all
all young adults.
on behalf of all young adults. So you can get there too with us if you'd like to. But
Yeah.
what do you hope is possible for the church? Like, church people do it for a reason, right? Like, what are some
Yeah.
of yours?
One of my biggest hopes is that like we can get outside of ourselves to get creative to reach young adults. I'm not sure what that will look like in each church because I think we all have different gifts and graces. I love small, like rural churches that have actual, like hands on mission, like food pantries or clothing drives, because like that's how they function. And so young adults want a place to serve. It would be so easy to connect young folks in a way that's mission based in a rural area. I will say it's much harder the way that I dream it here in the Metroplex because there are so many nonprofits that like you don't have to be at a church to volunteer, right? But I will say like our quilt guild meets at a church. And so because I'm a church person, I'm constantly looking around their building. I'm picking up the pieces of paper I think are interesting that like I want to know what their programmings are and what their people look like and like how they host social groups so well. My faith is like what gets me through the day is like one, remembering that I'm not alone and like two, that people have come before me and people will come after me. And like quilting, it's something that's like handed down and it might be intangible, but like it provides so much comfort. And when I dream of like my Pinterest, like cozy, comfortable life, like part of that is like spending time in scripture and in community and at the church and worship. And I just think that young adults, we want to believe and belong to something that is bigger than us, but we may not have the language for it. And I just hope the church would get creative in thinking that like maybe it might not be faith centered yet, but like how do we get people to even come to our buildings? Like what are creative ways that we get young people in church spaces to show them that like community looks different here?